And here we come for the start of just 400 miles high speed in Atlanta.
So this race is going to be a little bit different than what we saw last week at Daytona. You're going to see the cars stay together, but any bump that you can do down the straightaway really helps the momentum here.
We have been green all the way through stage number 1, running the 60th lap here with Josh Berry in front.
Saw Byron go way to the top, get a run on him, see if it works here, see if he'll take a dive to the bottom.
Yeah, and I think at this point all these cars are handling so bad they're going to have to
there he goes,
push and shove. And you see Byron dive down. You see the 23 car just makes the front of his car super tight. He's not going to clear.
Close.
He's not going to clear him.
And Josh Berry will get the stage win here in Atlanta. His second career stage win, both coming on drafting tracks.
Great job, Josh Berry and the Wood brothers.
Gage the same here, 2 Hendrick cars behind him. They're already bubbled out from their third. Our third and fourth is close. Our third and fourth is close. Our third and fourth is closer. Still there. You have Austin. You have Austin. We're tandem out by 2 over Reddick. Still inside. Still inside. There's
2 by 2 at the front. That is Eric Jones, stopped in the middle of the back straightaway after spinning in a big pile of traffic here at lap 102.
Well, they were 3 wide racing hard here. Watch Herbst move up the track, had to get out of the way. I think Eric Jones was trying to move down to get out of harm's way, drove across the nose of Buscher there and got turned around. Unfortunately, blew the tires out into the inside wall. Dang it.
36 cars on the lead lap. They are through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone and back to green.
Great teammates locked up on that outside again. Big push is coming.
Yeah, but Alex Bowman has the 34 car of Todd Gilliland pushed out all the way in front of him.
He thought about going to the bottom there. Had his teammates help. Byron behind him thought better of it, stayed in line.
And to me, the way that Alex Bowman could push right there is a really good sign for what's going to happen at the end of this race when you need a good pusher. As you see Joey Logano say, we're going back to the bottom. We're going to shuffle. We're going to try to shuffle you back.
Well, that's what I love about this. You know, that outside line, it's a preferred line, but that bottom is there readily available if you want to take it. And obviously when you have help and a car like Logano, let's take it and let's go back to the front with my teammate Cindy.
Yeah, he's still
2 again.
Halfway through the
2.
Oh, Stenhouse, and into the wall goes the 9.
Clip Gregson.
Oh,
Now
Keselowski piles in.
Gregson as well. Or no, excuse me, that was LaJoy.
And we are back under caution at lap 150. Elliott bounced off the wall, tire going down, couldn't contain it. Corey LaJoy spins and hits the wall, and Keselowski wrecks.
Yeah, it looked like the right rear toe link was broke on the 9.
You can see it's just steering the car all over the place. Right rear is turned sideways. Nothing he could do about that. 47, the contact there came up in front of him.
Back to green. No tickets here.
And you see them all fire off in that Echo Park restart zone again, and Austin Cindric into the back of the 22 car there to get him launched out in the front again.
Oh, and they're 3 wide behind them.
That's them tires coming.
Wow. 4 to go in the stage. New tires coming from about 13th on back.
This is where Joey's going to have to earn his money. You see him getting out there ahead of him. His teammate on the inside, Cindric, runs of teammates. Hendrick cars coming on the outside. Block, get back down the front. This is classes in session. Let's see how he does.
3 to go.
Well, he tried to go back down to put himself in front of Austin Cindric, but that 48 car still had the momentum and was able to get himself. Boom! Gets a hard shot from the 5 car. You got to be careful with that, Clint.
That's a big shot.
As bad as these cars push, you do not want to separate that splitter from the bottom of the nose.
Now Logano on those old tires has Bowman blocking him. Dirty air.
3 wide, 5th row on back, all the way through the field.
Here we go. To the bottom, three wide.
At the front. Kyle Larson trying to win the stage. Where has he been all day? Well, right now he's out front. Chevy, Ford, Toyota. Here they come off four to the line to end stage 2. Give it to Larson.
Hey.
Over Wallace, Logano, Byron, and Bowman.
He ain't going to listen to the naysayers much. He's going to fix it. And they got the stage points that they needed. Got a lot of pressure off him. Great job.
Van Gisbergen right there. John Hunter Nemechek, row 2, gives a shot to Briscoe, and here we go.
See Briscoe down to that quick block there to get in front of Chastain. Chastain back down in front of his teammate here. Here they come, teammates. Big push by Busch as well. Back to the front. Started up there, had trouble on pit road. That guy can dig deep. That's a good race car driver. Their win is coming for Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch carrying the Cheddar's onboard camera today. He's up there in the top 5, right with his RCR teammate Austin Dillon in the 3. Busch won the truck race here yesterday. Oh, Suarez, Gregson, and Moore pile up.
You knew it was coming. He could feel it. The energy was, the pushes, the blocks. They were door to door, racing hard. Yeah, starts to slow him up from the block. You see with Wallace. See Suarez have to lift as he got in the wake and got tight. The hole closes up here with Gibbs, Gilliland, and Suarez. Suarez into the wall. And then here comes Custer and the rest of them. Big hits right here. Boom. That's where that wall turns back out to with the dog leg. Custer hit a ton.
Yeah, and that whole wreck happened because of the 2 cars of Riley Herbst and that checkup, checkup of Bubba Wallace and Riley.
We're back under green.
Byron is back. He's another one. Saw a lot of him early in the race. Got mired in traffic. Big push going to the outside, right where he wanted to be. Here comes Briscoe. See what he can do with it.
Teammates on the bottom from RCR. Busch and Dillon. You saw the big bump there. That keeps Kyle Busch even with Byron off the corner for the lead. 3 wide, 4 rows back, and then deep. Look at this.
It was kind of a 2-car breakaway with Byron and Busch there. Single file. Now they're back door to door.
It doesn't last long, does it, Clint? As we see Logano on the inside of SVG.
And on the bottom, Denny Hamlin coming up into play here, right behind Kyle Larson. And we are under caution for a crash on the front straightaway.
I'd watch the run. He's going to follow suit with Hocevar in front of him, try to get to the outside. Gets tight, gets in the wall there, and it doesn't end. Almost exactly like the last wreck that happened. Watch him squeeze. Buscher gets squeezed here, turns Briscoe. Turns Buscher back down into Bowman.
And a lot of times, you know, it's exactly the same. They just ran out of space, and Buscher was in the middle right there.
And we're back to green.
Kyle did about all he could do right there, picking that outside row with those 3 Penske, well, 2 Penske and 1 Wood Brothers car. But Joey Logano's right back there. They've got him outnumbered again up front, Clint.
Yes, they do. He's going to have to do a good job. Don't let them to this outside. I don't want those guys to get to the outside. Man, look at that. You can't. The runs that those Penske cars have are just amazing. The speed that they have down those straightaways. Can he slide up in there? No.
And Berry back to the front. This will be the 46th lap that he's led today.
How about Josh Berry? Wood Brothers rolling. Here comes Chastain. Can he slide up and clear him? Yes.
Yeah, and I think we definitely know that Ross Chastain is going to take every run and try to pass with it. He does not want to be in second, and Josh Berry's going to do the same thing back. So we've seen this a couple times from these guys, but the energy that they have going back and forth to the lead to be able to clear these passes just keeps continuing to grow.
Love this. 42 lead changes so far, closing in on the record that was set last year. Here's another one.
43.
And they're able to really manage these cars to push and shove, and especially as the sun has gone down.
Oh no, Blaney is around. Saves it on the bottom.
Still sideways.
Hold it.
And away it goes.
Got a yellow here.
What a ride. Good save.
Did a great job saving that car.
I think it was off the bumper of Hocevar. Big run coming from Hocevar. Right as they approach, Blaney's kind of stalled out, right, getting into the corner on the right rear quarter, just turned him around.
Yeah, he hit him in the right rear and got him loose. He hit him off center, got him more on the right side, and when he did that, it kind of turned the car to the right, and he had to save it, spun out.
Back to green with 22 laps to go.
And it's just going to get more wild as we get closer and closer to the end of this race. The pushes are going to get harder, the runs are going to get bigger, and the blocks are going to get more aggressive.
Chastain is doing a great job. He started 33rd. He had 33rd fastest speed, and he is being aggressive that we know Ross Chastain is.
Oh, 3 wide.
Keeping that car up front. There he goes to the front again. Slide right up.
Larson to the outside with Bell in tow.
Look at this
and
run.
They leave Barry.
Crossover for Larson. Slide job coming.
Larson wants it all.
He's got it all.
That aggression that Carson Hocevar has is what has kept him up in the front of the pack all day. It may result in mistakes like he did with Ryan Blaney, but he's willing to push himself to be able to make those mistakes and learn from them by leading the race.
Whoa,
and
not clear.
Now you see a block that's really, really tight.
I thought he was going to try to fill that hole, Kev. I hear you talking about aggression, but the only way out of that when you're going to drive like that is to be able to pull it off and back it up with a win. Comes a big run by the Hendrick cars. What's he going to do with it? Staying in line. No, he's not. Taking it.
Larson trying to win on a driving
he put him
track.
in the fence.
Oh, no!
Cindric got
and Cindric into the wall.
And you're going to see the 5-car not quite clear the 2-car of Austin Cindric right here. So he tries to move him up the racetrack, and the 2 gets into the outside wall, and Byron just comes all the way up the hill. I don't know.
As he came back down, Byron just didn't have anywhere to go. Hey, that's tight racing. Going for it for the win.
Yeah, and the 2-car
took them both out.
Bouncing off the wall. He's really lucky that Kyle Larson didn't get stuck in the right rear and nosed into the fence. See Ross Chastain sneak through on the bottom right there. It's going to be a wild restart with Larson, Chastain, Bell, Hocevar, your first four cars.
Larson, Chastain, 2 Chevys on point. Green-white checker.
3 out of the last 6 have ended under caution here. I want to be in the lead when that white flag drops. Push, push, push. Here we go.
Here we go, Clint. Hocevar to the middle. We saw this exact same thing play out last year coming to the checkered flag with that second row right there.
Who does the help go with, though?
Now you see that outside lane and Christopher Bell.
All right, the restart is under review as we come to the white flag under green.
They're
Next
touching,
flag
they're hitting.
4 wide.
Battle for the lead. Bell and Larson. Not a lot of help coming. Do they get a run? Here comes those tires. Blaney, Hocevar to the outside. Big run's coming into turn 3. Here we go.
And there you go. It's going to be whoever gets there first with that push on the outside. And Hocevar
to the
caution.
Caution is out.
Away.
Crashing into turn number 3.
Who was in the lead? Hocevar was right there between Larson, Bell, Hocevar. Which one is it, guys?
Let's have a look here at the moment that caution light comes on.
Ooh, I think it's, from what I can see, guys, Christopher Bell. No wonder they're celebrating.
So NASCAR has our video, their own cameras around the track, their own optical scanning system, and we will wait for the call. Christopher Bell scores in Atlanta after the Toyotas.
Fantastic job, Bell. Really proud of you, man. You really dug in there.
Toyotas did not qualify well at all. They were in the trunk. And yet, Joe Gibbs Racing, Christopher Bell, Adam Stevens find a way.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.